Good morning. Hello, it's me. How are we all doing today? Good, I hope. Today, we are going to be continuing our adventures in the Dravanian Fourlands. More like the Dravanian Fifth Lands, because it's the fifth area we've been to. Got 'em. Excuse me. We're going to be handling this a little bit differently than normal. Normally, what I would do is at the start of the stream, I would knock out the tribe quest rank-ups that I have saved. And then we would move on to side quests and other stuff. But instead, what we are going to do is we are going to start with our business in Idleshire, including MSQ, and then towards the end of the stream, then we are going to do the other stuff. The reason for that is there is a particular point that I would like to get to by the end of today. In order to ensure that I get to that point, I am just doing this a little bit differently, is all. That being said, there are some things we're going to start with, of course. Most notably, custom deliveries, because I have some custom deliveries to turn in. Without further ado, let's do that, shall we? Oh, actually, sorry, before I continue, I really need to get into a better habit of actually explaining these at the start of the thing. The way that the opening song relates to what we're doing today is, Karazhan is in World of Warcraft, is the home of Medivh, the last Guardian of Azeroth, who also happened to be the last Guardian because he was possessed by a demon and accidentally allowed demons and orcs and stuff to invade Azeroth, and then he died. But his home is, super haunted by weird wizard shit. And we are going to be going to an area that is also super haunted by weird wizard shit. So let's do that. Hi. Hi. Also, in case you can't tell, I also bumped the size of the text up because I think I had done that previously, but I had forgot to change it back to being this, because this makes it easier for people to read. So it's not just me. Okay. But the final leg of our journey remains. Let us go and meet the legendary Matoya. Matoya's Cave. Ishtola is ready to lead you to Matoya's Cave. The cave in which Matoya resides is situated on the southern edge of the hinterlands. In choosing the spot, my master desires privacy above all else. As such, the cave is extremely well hidden. You'll not find it unless you know to look for it. We shall follow the road south until we reach a bridge. Rather than cross it, however, we shall ford the stream it spans, then head straight until we arrive at the base of a bluff. Or we would do that if we didn't have other stuff to do. First, we gotta talk to Wolnix, among other things. Watchcogs. Wolnix seems anxious. Where is friend of Wolnix? He is only gathering junk in the answering quarter. Should be back by now. Oh, Uplander, did you hear tongue flaps of Wolnix? Then can you search for friend? Maybe he is fine, but Wolnix has bad feeling in heart. Friend of Wolnix goes to answering quarter many bells ago. Is not coming back. I believe that's... Oh, nope, that is that quarter. Excellent. Oop. Dry docks. Many hands make light check work. Dry Docks' capital relocation plan has run into some early difficulties. Gobbies think of moving capital of Gobbyland to Answering Quarter. Lots of good stone huts there, but no Gobby knows which ones stand up and which ones fall down. That's why Dry Docks send Freshface to investigate. But Freshface has been gone long time and still not back. Will Uplander go to Answering Quarter and check on Freshface, name of Boomshocks? Dry Docks hope Boomshocks not hurt. Boomshocks has been gone long time, checking stone huts in Answering Quarter. Too long for good think of Dry Docks. Will Uplander look for Boomshocks and make sure she's alright? Sure. We've, of course, got more quests from Slowfix, Half-Six, and Whole-Pix! The pick of the bunch. Slowfix needs your help in solving a problem. Apologies, give me a second while I check my lists to make sure these are things that if any of these are things that I want, rather. No, I don't believe they are. Nope. Cool. In this place, we Gobbies are founding nation. Free nation for free people. Founding nation takes much jingly shine, but this is free nation. We cannot take jingly shine from noble, hardworking Gobbies. So Slowfix thought, we have tools, Gobbies need tools, we can rent tools to fund nation. Plan is sound, but we already have problem. One Gobbie borrowed pickaxe and does not give it back. This ungracious Gobbie has left and took borrowing with her. Uplander, please find this Gobbie and find out what happened. Gobbie with borrow thing was traveling towards Maker's Quarter. Please find her. Oh, I see, you're giving me a quest in the opposite direction of where I'm going. Very cool, thank you, Slowfix. Or like, slows the story down. Gobbie was traveling towards Maker's Quarter, but did not return borrow thing. Please find her. Half 6. Ebb and Aetherflow. Half 6 is fidgeting. I'm also pretty sure I don't need any of these, because most of the things that I want are... yeah, no, we're good. Half 6 has very important task for trusty Uplander. Must be done with fastness. Aetherite of Idleshire needs inspection, maybe needs upkeep too. If Gobbies do not take a look and fix little problems, its spinning may shudder and stop, or there is very big boom, but Half 6 does not have the right tools. Uplander, there is no times to waste. Half 6 need Aetherflow distributors. The nearest are in base of Illuminati. Come, raid their storepots. Hurry, Uplander. Aetherflow distributors are somewhere in the Archeticon. Holpix! Ah, and see, there's some items that I would have used, but I already got them, so never mind. The Van Gob job. Holpix is fretting about the Illuminati. Idleshire is in great danger, Uplander. Illuminati have unleashed new Van Gobs, walk like Gobbies, but whirl and slash and hurt. They patrol around the Archeticon now, but will soon come to make slaves of Gobbie folk flock here. Holpix is begging Uplander, make scrap metal of the 3 Illuminati Van Gobs. Illuminati will come for Gobbie flock with Holpix with fighty tools and hurtful Van Gobs, but Idleshire will not idle before attack. Ask Uplander to strike first for us. Alright, and then last one over here from Midnight Dew, I believe. I believe. Ah, she's got 2 for us. Feltzmock switches bait. Midnight Dew is too busy to fill all her orders on her own. Would you do me a favor, adventurer? Don't worry, it's not but a simple delivery. I'm just too busy to handle all my orders on my own. Take this bag of squiggly wogs to Feltzmock's. You'll most likely find her fishing out by the Thaliac River. And don't let her worm her way out of paying. I'm not running a charity here. Taking stock. Steam appears to be rising from Midnight Dew's beautifully bedecked ears. Gods damn it, I've been had! Some twice-cursed son of a mind-blind bitch have made off with all my takens, and my tradables too. I knew this place was full of treasure hunters, but I never reckoned it'd be my treasures they'd be hunting. And it ain't just my losses that concern me. The Gobbies count on the goods I bring in to keep this place fed and watered. If I don't get my stock back, this whole town could fall apart. What do you say, adventurer? Will you help me bring those thieving curs to book? An adventurer coming back from the answering quarter said he bumped into a gang of ill-looking brutes on Front Bridge. Nearly knocked the poor kid into the Thaliac, they did. Anyhow, says he was heading into they was heading into the ruins. Meet me there and we'll start the search. Feltzmox will be down at the Thaliac River, fishing as usual. Take 'em squiggly wogs to her. Make sure she pays for them. This curs who stole my stock were seen heading towards the answering quarter. Meet me there and we'll hunt the bastards down. And we will, but first we have things to turn in. So, when it comes to turning in custom deliveries, I have decided, I noticed something when we were turning them in last time, and that there is specific dialogue for each type of thing that you turn in. So I will be having to turn in one of each type. So here we go. Ghost Fairy. There we go, and it's 29 collectability, which I think is good, I think. So elegant and limpid, you think it was fashioned from solid ice. This is sure to fetch a princely sum for Master Gegaruju. And that's the same line for things at the top. Then we're gonna switch to Minor to turn in the Ice Stalagmite.
Ice stalagmites, formed by the dripping of pure cavern waters over long periods of time, are known for their crystal clear purity. Speaking of which, what's the difference between a stalagmite and a stalactite again? Either way, this is sure to fetch a good price.
Well, I'll tell you how my dad taught me. Stalactites hang from the ceiling because they have to hang on tight. Stalagmites stand tall on the ground with all their might. That's how I remember it. And, I don't know, what's our lowest level crafter? Culinarian, I guess. Korth and souvenirs.
The Korthis Highlands are home to all sorts of treasures of cool, austere beauty. The wealthy patrons of Costa del Sol are sure to pay a good price for something this exotic and enticing.
1, 2, 3. Is this gonna fill it up? I hope it does.
Thanks to your hard work, Sloey's practically swimming in souvenirs from the Highlands. Why, I can just see the smile on Master Gegaruju's face, and the gil flowing freely from his coffers. Tee-hee. The souvenirs you brought back from Korthis have been selling like, something that sells a whole lot. Master Gegaruju and his friends at Costa del Sol say that just gazing at them is as refreshing as a cool breeze on a hot summer's day. While the gil's been pouring in day and night, left and right. But that's not all. Now that our finances are under control, I can finally buy the books and writing implements I've had my eyes on for so long. After all, Slowey can't very well watch over them forever now, can she? I must help them cultivate their minds, that one day they can strike out and earn their keep on their own. Slowey was never cut out to be more than a humble merchant, but their future is just full of possibilities. I can't let them down. And to think that not long ago I was worried that I wouldn't be able to pay next month's rent. Look at how far we've come, and it's all thanks to you, Ruja. Slowey thanks you from the very bottom of her heart. Today, I think I'll treat myself to a fresh bowl of pineapple pudding, freshly made 3 days ago, that is. Have to make it last, you know. Anyhow, I know you're doing the hard work, but I deserve that much, wouldn't you say?
You gotta take better care of yourself, girl.
Oh, thank you. The last bowl I had was left over from last month's batch, and it was somewhat lacking in the smoothness one generally associates with pudding. Why, I almost thought I'd crack a tooth. Not that I actually cracked one, of course. See for yourself, Zoe's smile is as cute as ever. That one tooth that's slightly out of place only adds to the charm. At least that's what Rowena always told me. Don't you think so, too? Oh, you're really too sweet. I'll let you in on a secret. From leftover pudding to stale flatbread, no matter how hard a piece of food gets, you can always soften it up by soaking it in hot water.
That sounds really horrible, girl.
Of course, it doesn't taste as good then, but at least it's easy on the jaw, and we all have to make sacrifices, right? At least that's what I tell the children when all I have for their supper is day-old porridge.
Really, girl, come on now. Alright, what's the new favor?
Oh, but how far Menfina's Arms has come! From teetering on the brink of bankruptcy to clinging oh so desperately to life, we now find ourselves this close to achieving our dream of actual stability. And it's all thanks to you, and me, and our clients, of course, and the children, too. What were we talking about again? Oh, that's right. Zoe set her sights higher and higher in search of her biggest client yet. You'll never guess who it is. I'll give you a hint. What begins with an sound and rhymes with aelstrom? Give up? I'll tell you, the Maelstrom. A kind regular here at the Hard Place has told me that the Admiral's planning to hold a massive war game of sorts. Doesn't that sound fun? And kind of scary, but fun. Anyhow, the word is they're looking for all the equipment they can get their hands on. Cannons, cannonballs, more cannons? I have the list around here somewhere. Anyhow, I'm sure you can see where this is going. If you could procure for me a healthy stock of top-of-the-line naval material, I can guarantee you will be positively swimming in Gil, but hopefully not drowning. Did Zoe mention she can't swim? But where were we? Oh, of course, I've written up a brand new registrar of items for you to procure. You'll take a look, won't you? Remember, it's not just Slowey who's counting on you. We must think of the children. Working hard as ever, I see. Wherever would Sloey be without you? Out on the street eating stale flatbread and a month-old pineapple pudding, that's where. Still, don't forget to give yourself a rest from time to time. Can I interest you in a bowl of pineapple pudding? I don't think it's rotten yet.
And that's just the cutscene you get whenever you deliver the max amount of items to Sloey.
Oh, it's Ruja. Sloey's on the verge of making the biggest deal of her life. I will succeed. I must, for the children.
Okay, now let's just take a look at these items and read them real quick. Not that we're going to have to deal with them for a bit yet, but... Maelstrom material, a practical item handy in times of war or peace. Duskfall moss, infusions made with this hardy black-brown foliage are believed to restore vigor. And red sky coral, a blood-red species of coral found growing on the undersides of islands in the Sea of Clouds. I wonder if I can actually catch that with the skills that I have currently available to me. I don't know. Alright. So, we've got a number of quests out here, so we'll start on that side first. Let me actually look at my... Yeah, I think I need cloud fishing in order to get those. Because apparently the other unlock that we got earlier in the fishing quest line, you know, the one that lets us cast our net, or our fishing rod in the fucking, like, Cloud Sea areas around the Central Highlands, apparently that doesn't count. It's not good enough. Okay, let's pick up the quest over here as well, because there's always got to be more, and then we'll get off to it. Tap clicks. A bum rat. Tapclicks is muttering to himself and rubbing his rump.
Ow! Nasty rattles attacking poor Tapclicks, biting poor Tapclicks on the bum. Uplander, kill three! Kill three with much fastness. Rattles come down from the mountains with other beasts. All want to make feast of tender gobby flesh, but if Uplander kills 3 rattles, maybe others get into brain cases that we are not meat.
Feltsmocks. Hello.
This time, Feltsmocks order top-quality fishing bait. Fish will not be able to resist squirming, wriggling squigglywogs, but Feltsmocks waits and waits and waits, and order of squigglywogs does not arrive.
Until now, squigglywogs, a rare type of tadpole prized by fishers for its tendency to thrash about in the water, long after being impaled on a fishing hook.
You have them! Feltsmocks is squigglywogs! Feltsmocks shall catch a great many fish. Thank you for delivering. Please take Jingly Shine as payment. Take back to Midnight Dew.
Okay. Feltsmocks already pay. Gave good Jingly Shine. Take Jingly Shine to Midnight Dew. Hey, sorry, just a quick question. Did that really need to be like a cutscene? I kind of feel like maybe it didn't need to be like a big, like, cutscene like that, you know? Do need to do that one as well. That's that. That's there. That's there. And that's there. Also, just to throw this in perspective for you all. You might once again notice there are no Aetherites in this area. The only Aetherite is in Idleshire. This area where we're going down here, Matoya's Cave, is an area that we will have to return to on many occasions in the future. So it's really cool that there's no good way to get down there. Hello, ungracious goblin. What are you doing, besides being stuck inside that model?
Thank you, Uplander. Your actions are appreciated. But what brings you here?
You have to return the pickaxe you took.
Oh, pickaxe! I forgot to return pickaxe! I am leaving on journey now. Cannot return to Idleshire. Please take borrow thing and return to Dry Docks. Thank you. Sorry, must leave on journey now. Please return borrow thing to Dry Docks. Thank you.
And apparently that is not the end of that quest, so, okay. That's fine, I guess. We'll continue with our other quests in the meantime. Okay, let's fight some Vangobs, shall we? I really enjoy the design of goblin-specific Magitech, you know? All of the different, like, unique types of Magitech or, like, automatons all have such a nice, like, unique design to them. Okay, that's 2. Let's see if we can't... oh, there's a fence there. See if we can't get into the, Archahedron here. That fucker turned around at the last second. Fuck you. You're never gonna catch me, bitch. We gotta go... Yeah, here we go. Here are the Illuminati pots. I do... Also, these areas are super cool. Just in general. I really do look forward to reading some of the vistas that we have unlocked for Heavensward, because once again, no matter how I feel about Heavensward zones, I will admit that they do look pretty fantastic and have some really, really nice vistas on display. Okay, Ebb and Aether Flow is done. Let's get on out of here, and then move on to the Rattles. Nice little escape we can get there. Oh yeah, speaking of weird-looking technology, I forgot to tell this story back when it was, like, actually relevant, but I forgot to mention that when I was out for the holidays, and I was, like, driving home from spending time with my family and stuff, while I was on the highway, for the first time in my entire life, I saw a real, live, actual Cybertruck. Like, in person, for the first time. I saw somebody driving a Cybertruck on the highway. It was like watching a horrible dog shit, stupid-looking white whale breaching the surface of the water for the first time. It was like, wow, they're real. And the person who owned it, I mean, like, or the person who was driving it, I didn't really get a great look at them, but if you know anything about Cybertrucks and the place that I live, you should know that, like, this state is one of objectively the worst places to get a Cybertruck. Because again, the Cybertruck is only designed to operate in exactly the environment of California and nothing else. It physically cannot operate in anywhere outside of California's weather, because if it does, it will like explode in 15 different ways. So the fact that that person just had one here, I can only assume it must have been either a Christmas gift, in which case, sorry man, but you gotta return that one right now. It's not gonna help you. Or it's been serviced so many times since they got it that it's impossible to tell if it's new or not. Either way, still kind of fascinating to see in person. Because I know people who have mentioned, like, yeah, like, I saw a Cybertruck for the first time. It was, you know, it was stupid. But, I don't know, getting to see one for yourself is kind of legendary. Guys, hear how Elon Musk paid some people to get like a super max level character in Path of Exile 2 as well? And then he did like a live stream in which he very obviously revealed that he had no idea how to play the game. God. It's so awesome that he has so much money and, like, I don't know, man. Hey, Tapclicks.
Uplander has slain 3 rattles and not suffered injury to rear. Tapclicks knew he could trust this to Uplander. Many Uplanders of Charlian leave 15 years ago, name of the Exodus. Wild beasts come down from mountains, make lairs and houses and roosts and roofs. Now all this is their domain. But Gobby flock want to live here too. Must make safe by purging beasts or driving them back to mountains. Tapclicks will make this land for all Gobbykin, no matter what it takes.
Yeah, I think you're right, it is probably still ongoing. Alright, let's get back up into Idleshire to turn in the other quests that we have, and then we'll go out. The one good thing, I will say, so far at least, about all of these quests specifically, is, that we got from Idleshire, is they are all just outside of the area you have the access to. So they're not asking you to run all the way down to fucking Matoya's cave and then run all the way back. Alright, let's turn some quests in. Hello, Drydocks.
What brings Uplander to Drydocks?
Rental pickaxe. A goblin-crafted pickaxe available for rent from the fine bucolic folk at Adelshire.
This pickaxe, Drydox thought it stolen. Thank you for recovering it. Drydox thought pickaxe stolen. Thank you for retrieving it.
All picks. I did it.
Thank you, Uplander, for helping Adelshire so muchly. Illuminati are learning how to make Garly and Magitech into pieces and remake them into Strang Vangobs. These are great doings. Very terrible, yes, but great. But Illuminati make no room in brain cases for goodness. Keep secrets to themselves. Use their special knowledge to make Gobbykin into slaves. Olpix hopes they will soon learn Adelshire's strength and stop trying. Has Uplander found Aetherflow distributors?
Yes, all 3 of them. A highly complex instrument used to gauge the stability of an aetherite. That's just a rock. A crystal, at least.
Thank you, Uplander. With these, Half-Six can do upkeep. Uplanders of Sharlayan are making aetherites to whirl using tricksy ancient knowings. If Gobbyflock uses tools and parts left by old Uplanders, then Aetherite of Adelshire will stay spinning for many, many years. Take and borrow thing? You found it? You have Slowfix's greatest gratitude.
I thought there would be a follow-up to that, but maybe there's a follow-up to it later once you've turned in other quests. I would believe it. The problem that I am immediately going to encounter, I'm sure, is the fact that any quests that spawn in here are going to spawn not on the map as I'm making progress, so I will have to go back to Adelshire in order to actually see if they have spawned. Seems like you didn't have any trouble finding Feltsmox. Made sure to collect payment, right? Feltsmox's payment. Coin entrusted to you by the Goblin Feltsmox to pay for fishing bait. Thank you. I've got no idea why I would have found time to deliver that on my own. Fishing's so popular with these gobbies, them squiggly wogs sell as fast as I can get my hands on them. Goblins here at Adelshire plan to settle down here together with us, but I think a lot of them are wanderers at heart. I think Feltsmox's a wanderer. She might stay a while, but I figure one day her wanderlust will get the better of her, and then she'll leave this place behind. Okay, that seems like it's everything, but I feel like I kind of know better. Guess we'll find out. Alright, let's go over to this new area for the first time now. Here we are, the answering quarter. And yep, son of a bitch. Of course that has popped up. Never mind. Looks like we're going back. Again. Wahoo! This is my biggest problem with Adelshire being, well, one of the big problems with Adelshire being where it is and what it is. It's the only teleport point in this area, which means it's cut off zone-wise from the rest of the area, which means quests can spawn, and then you just have to kick rocks. A lot of the things about this, to be fair, are once again, are things that make my job specifically doing this harder. But I still feel like that's worth complaining about. Tapclicks, hello again. Uncoordinated defense. Tapclicks has lost his patience with the goblins who are supposed to be guarding the settlement. Illuminati draw near, but Gobby watchguards do not return to camp. Plan is for watchguards to gather and launch backstrike from here if Illuminati approach, but no Gobbies gather here at all. Uplander, please find watchguards and tell them to return. Watchguards should be at Maker's Quarter and Collector's Quarter. Find watchguard at Maker's Quarter and Collector's Quarter. Tell them to return here with fastness. And once again, the other problem with this is these quests are in the area that we have already been in and already been questing in, rather than the new area we just unlocked. Hello.
Illuminati? I did not know. Thank you, Uplander. I return to camp now.
Nope, not that. That could have been bad. Hello.
Illuminati are near. I must return to fastness to Big West Shortstop.
That also reminds me, I decided to just replay, like, the first Lego Indiana Jones game, because I don't know, I just had a hankering for old Lego games. And in a series of like 5 days, I just like 100% of the entire thing, which is crazy because like I remember because I did 100% that game when I was a kid, but like it took so long. But it was just infinitely easier with my advanced techniques now.
Yes, I saw Illuminati, but they were not close to camp. Not really close. But if Tapclicks asks us to return, I have no choice. I return now.
It also gave me an idea for another stream series we could do, but it would require some discussion.
Are Illuminati truly near? Strange, where are Illuminati? What? There is no sign of Illuminati. Uplander, thank you for finding Watchguards. But Watchguards, you worked all too slow. Illuminati draw very close, but you not return. Rule is simple. Return to Big West Shortstop if Illuminati pass Boulder. No, rule is return when Illuminati pass Watercross, not Boulder. No, not Boulder, not Watercross, Ruins. Rule is return when Illuminati pass Ruins. Wait, Boulder? Which Boulder? Tapclicks, you not tell us which Boulder. Why you all have different rule? Patrol is unuseful if you do not report. Uplander, tell Slowfix about this, please. We will stop Illuminati, but please report problem to Slowfix.
Tell Slowfix about the problem.
All guys have different understanding of plan. Is it possible to have too much freedom? We need better rules.
It's true, you do probably need better rules. But yeah, my idea for this potential stream series thing is just playing every single like Traveler's Tales Lego game in order of release. The big problem with that would be two of those games are Harry Potter games, so I would need the approval of some very important members of my community to decide if that was something they were okay with. And B, the first 3 games in the series are all like the same game, because it's Lego Star Wars 1, which is which is episodes 1 through 3, and then Lego Star Wars 2, which is the original trilogy, 4, 5, and 6, and then Complete Saga, which is episodes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 together. So that would be the first 3 games we played, were just the same thing over and over again. But who knows? You know, it might come up with some interesting discussion points, but again, whatever. Uplander, what brings you to Idleshire? You need more rules. Ah, but that is expected. Gobby Fighty Force is independent. To have rules would rob Gobbies of God's given liberties. Free nation of free people should have no rules. This is best. No? Administrative difficulties. Slowfix is concerned about the state of Idleshire. Idleshire's problems grow more and more. Is very unorganized. Slowfix become very unrelaxed. Slowfix need advice. To fix these problems, need to have talk with Sharp-Brained Gobby. Slowfix needs to talk with Dripwix. Dripwix can help. But Slowfix cannot find him. Please help, Uplander. Please find Dripwix. Perhaps Midnight Dew knows where he is. Please find Dripwix. Maybe Midnight Dew knows where he is. Okay. Burp. Hello, Midnight Dew. You looking for Dripwix? Last I saw, he was heading towards the Arcaticon. I hope he hasn't gotten himself caught by the Illuminati. If you're looking for Dripwix, did you take a look near the Arcaticon? Why back there again, dog? I was just there. Another funny thing about this zone, I think, is just how long this goes unexplained for. Like, what is that? Why is that there? The fact that Alphanode and Y'shtola, who, like, lived here, just straight up don't comment on it at all is very strange to me. Because unless that was there when they were here, but even then, like, you gotta admit that's a fucking weird thing to come across. And there's Dripwix. Reinforcements, kill them! Reinforcements, kill them! Come on. There we go. Excellent.
You saved Dripwix? You're a very wide-hearted uplander.
The missing logbook. Dripwix wants to know why you came looking for him.
The Illuminati anger with too much fastness. Dripwix just tried to explain to them. Fighting need rules. But Uplander, why are you here?
Idleshire needs rules.
Slowface calls for Dripwix. There must be a big problem. But Dripwix can't return to Idleshire yet, not without logbook. Dripwix finds problems with city and write all in logbook. Many, many problems. The Illuminati Vangob stole logbook. Dripwix not know which Vangob took logbook, but if you destroy many of them, you should find it. Please, find Magitech Vangobs, destroy many of them, and find logbook for Dripwix. Sure thing, buddy. Wait, there's one over here. How exciting. Very convenient that he was writing down all of the problems that he found about Idleshire right when we needed somebody to tell us all those things. Nice how that works out, isn't it? Nope. You know, I've never actually figured out if it's like a percent chance drop from these, or if you literally just have to kill, like, an invisible number of them to get items like this to drop. Because I don't think it's exactly consistent every time.
There it is. Nope. Not yet. At least at this time we don't have any quests at the short stop, so we can just teleport back to Idleshire. Oh. Did you find log for Dripwix? Dripwix's log. A stained leather log filled with peculiar shapes and symbols. Several fingerprints mark the cover. How? They're wearing gloves. Yes, this is Dripwix's log. Now Dripwix can return home. And so he does. Back we go, I guess. What do you mean fucking unable to open map at this time? You know where we're going. Whatever. Dripwix is very, very angry. Makes Slowfix scared. This is good timing, Uplander. Please tell this Adelbrand. Dripwix explained long ago, nation need rules. No rules means big problem. This is free nation for free peoples. Is it not best that we have no rules? You are wrong. Nation has so many problems, you come to Dripwix for hand lending. You lend tools to gobbies, but have unclear rules for lending and tools go missing. Your watchguards have no rules of how to protect nation. Watchguards are all confused. Nation's border cannot be protected. No one knows where borders are. Slowfix understands. Perhaps Idleshire needs rules. Dripwix shall create rules. Uplander, we hope you can help us again. I hope you run out of quests soon, buddy. Red tape. Dripwix is overflowing with new ideas for new rules and regulations. Finally, Idleshire will have rules. First, we need rules for renting tools. Until now, rules for renting borrow things were too disorganized. Now all gobbies must write name, reason for borrowing, place to take, and much other information in ledger. Most important is name of borrower. Dripwix already prepared ledger. Uplander, please take ledger to dry docks. Dripwix will make more new rules. Please take ledger to dry docks. Dripwix will make more new rules. Okay. Uplander, thank you for back-taking Pickaxe last time. Can dry docks help you? Dripwix's ledger, an indecipherably complex and extensive system for lending tools to prospectors visiting Idleshire. All gobbies must use ledger when renting borrow things? No, this is too inconvenient. There are too many things to record. This looks difficult and confusing. Oh wait, that's not the right one. Red tape. This ledger is horrible. Why must we use it? It looks so difficult, so confusing. Dripwix, he didn't like it. You deliver ledger? Excellent. Now borrow things will not disappear frequently. Next is rules for watchguards. Dripwix makes new map of Idleshire. Map shows borders of Idleshire with clearness. With all this, all watchguards' problems will be completely solved. Please tape back to tap clicks. Dripwix will create more rules. Fuck, it's really making me walk all the way out there, isn't it? God damn it. Wait, hang on. Is there... No, there is not. I was hoping there was like a chocobo keep right outside fucking Idleshire that could just take me to the one here, but there is not. Oh, man. I really do this to myself. Hello. Uplander, thank you for helping gather watchguards before. Can Tapclicks help you? Redrawn Dravanian Hinterlands map. A map of the Dravanian Hinterlands with borders of land ownership redrawn by Dripwix.
What's this? It makes Tapclix's eyes hurt. Map border lines are too complicated. Gobbies must remember all lines? Tapclix doubts Gobbies can remember such a complicated map. Tapclix's eyes still hurt from map.
Man, you guys are all babies.
Uplander, welcome back. Watchguard's problems should now be completely fixed. Dripwix greatly appreciates Uplander's hand-lending. Dripwix will look around for more problems and look forward to your help when they are found.
Fuck. Dude, come on! The golden rule. Slowfix is eager to know about the effect of Idleshire's new rules. Oh good, do we get to go and talk to each and every one of the people we just talked to again?
Dripwix's new rules are very, very inconvenient. Uplander, please help. Please ask citizens of Idleshire for opinions on new rules. Slowfix will fetch Dripwix.
Please ask Idleshire citizens for opinions on new rules. Oh, well, never mind. Seems like it just happens to be in here for now.
Dripwix's rules? Things were better before we had rules. Before, everyone was free. Now we can't do anything at all. Must check every rule first. Do we really need these rules? Before rules, Gobbies were free. Now rules stop us doing things. Are rules truly necessary? Uplander wants to know about Drydox's thinking about new rules. Renting out tools is now big pain in city parts. We must record too many details. Record keeping takes such long time, customers get angry and leave. Every day is less customers. Every day is less jingly shine. Rules make customers leave. Rules mean Slowfix makes no jingly shine. Oh wait, never mind. We do have to fucking go out to the shortstop. Never mind. Fuck me. Oh, you know what's funny? Is for this quest specifically, you could just cut out that part there. Just have the guy from there be in here and on like break and just ask him how it is. You don't need to send us out there every time. Dripwix's rules? There's no simple answer to that question. If it's about if we need rules, I'd say we do, but Dripwix has gone too far. His rules are so complicated, they do not but cause problems. I think we need rules, but not like what Dripwix has done. I think he's gone too far. Who could have seen that coming? This is what happens when you, make an autistic goblin design rules for non-autistic goblins. Hi. You want to know what Watchguards think of Dripwix's new maps? Honestly, they're terrible. Borders and lines are too complex, no Gobbies can remember them. Watchguards can't watch or guard. They spend whole time looking down at map. New maps are terrible, much too complex. Watchguards can't remember borderlines. Watchguards spend mission looking at map, not looking for Illuminati. I will say, that is a skill issue. Hi, Dripwix. What does everybody think of Dripwix's rules? Everyone is very helped, yes. Very happy, yes. Uplander, we were waiting for you. Please tell us what people think of new rules. They think they're bad. Everyone hates new rules? Dripwix failed? Then Dripwix must change rules. Dripwix will start with Idyllshire borders. The border should be redrawn. This time, Dripwix will get rules right. Dripwix, Uplander, Slowfix needs one more hand lending from you. Please find Dripwix. Tell him to meet Slowfix at place where we first had idea. Tell him Slowfix will be waiting for him. Tell him we'll be waiting for him at the place he first has idea. Dog, why did you go all the way out there? I'm gonna kill you. I was really hoping this quest line specifically would not take this long. And there's still like 4 or 5 quests left to do. Ugh. Well, I'm glad I didn't start with the tribe quests today, because that would have pushed things back even further. Where are we at for ether currents here? Okay, we're missing, the 2 currents here are over on the other side of the map, and then we just need 3 more, well, I guess 2 more non-main story quests done in order to unlock flying. And then, by that point, all of the side quests will be gone, and flying will not feel as good. Why is he under attack again? Dog. Reinforcements, kill them, kill! Deja vu. I've just been in this place before. Hello, dipshit. Why did you come out here again? Please don't tell me you lost your fucking book again. Uplander, you saved Dripwix once again. Dripwix owes you great many thanks. Place where you had first idea? Is Slowfix angry that Dripwix made rules? Uplander, please come with Dripwix. It will definitely come to become fight. Please follow Uplander and be middle thinker. Place Slowfix speaks of is on road between here and Collector's Quarter. Does that mean over here? Yes, it does. Awesome. Okay, well... I'll just walk. It's fine. Hello, Slowfix. View from here is always eye-pleasing. Yep, there it is. The big slab in the sky. Slowfix, what do you want? Dripwix, do you remember when we decided here to make free nation for free people? Of course Dripwix remembers. We make word bond to make a beautiful city for everyone. Rules that strangle all citizens. That is not beautiful. For citizens of free nation to be free, citizens must feel free. It seems Dripwix was wrong. Dripwix sees only problems and forgets word bond of that day. Slowfix, you should punch Dripwix. Dripwix deserves it.
That would fix nothing. We must treasure friendship, Dripwick. Slowfix knows to always respect friends. Slowfix, if we need any rule, it is that. Always respect friends. Yes, that will be only rule in Idleshire. If we obey that rule, we may otherwise do as we want. Slowfix, one of fishing rod for lending is missing. Nothing is written in ledger. Someone took it without asking. Do you know who took it? Did you take it, buddy? Slowfix borrowed it. Slowfix found such great, beautiful fish. Slowfix was in such a rush to cash a fish. Slowfix quickly just took fishing rod. You addlebrain! Dripwick says, sure, we need rules now. Well, that's the problem is that, like, we had the rules, but it didn't stop it, because he just didn't write it down. So the rules didn't actually help in that particular case. But also at the same time, Dripwix is actually, like, correct, because the problems that they have been having can be fixed by rules. They just need less stringent ones. That's it. Oh, finally, this better fucking be the end of it. Hi. Slowfix got big shouting at. Perhaps Idleshire needs some rules after all. Dripwick says he will make very basic rules for Idleshire. He seems very excited. Hopefully he will make good rules this time. But for now, we have decided on most important and basic rule. Always respect friends. Thank you, Uplander, for all your help. Thank you. Great. Please, God, never ask me for anything ever again. You motherfuckers! Okay, I do actually know what this questline is. And this is one that I have been looking for, so that's okay. The new arrivals. Midnight Dew seems concerned about 2 of the new refugees at Idleshire. What am I gonna do about those 2? Oh, I was just thinking about a couple of refugees that turned up here recently. The place is pretty unique and be hard for new folk to fit in sometimes, especially for the likes of those 2. They've got a few problems. Spend a few minutes talking with them and you'll soon see what I mean. Actually, could you talk with them for a bit? I think they learn a lot from you. Names are Notched Bone and, Dedeen. Just keep an eye on them. Make sure they don't get into any trouble. Noshbone and Dedeen seem to be having trouble settling in here in Idleshire. Try talking to them for a bit. I'm sure they'll come around eventually. It might just take a little time, is all. Alright. Okay. Let's see. Sorry, just double checking something. Jesus. Brother. Sorry, just checking how many quests are in this line, and it's a lot. You're an adventurer? Maybe you should talk with Notched Bone. Oh, an adventurer. So you don't live around here, then. Maybe you'd be able to give us a hand with some then. We're what you might call refugees of the Calamity. We used to be settled near Old Dob. We got tricked by some nasty folks out there and ended up owing them a lot of gil. We barely made it out of there alive. We've been wandering around from city to town to village since then. Idleshire was the first place to take us in. At first, we were just relieved to find a place to stay. That was before we knew what sort of place this was. Let's just say we weren't impressed. Anyway, we were hoping to gather a few of the other folk around here and head out to find a new place to settle. So I made flyers inviting the people here to join us in building a new home. Take these flyers to the answering quarter and hand them out to the adventurers there. But only show them to adventurers, you hear? Huh? You handle the adventurers. We'll handle distributing them to everyone else. Make sure to check the answering quarter. I hear plenty of them are adventurers there. Hand them flyers to the adventurers in the answering quarter. And we'd prefer if you didn't go telling anyone else about this. Okay. Well, it's entirely possible that I might give it to Midnight Dew, in which case you guys are dead. Oh, hey, it's this guy. Is there something I can help you with? Didine's Flyer. The message printed in bold black letters across the flyers reads, "A call to all independent free thinkers. Join us in building a paradise free from the hate and corruption plaguing Eorzea." Uh-huh. A new home? Sorry, but to tell the truth, I really like it here. Maybe someone else might be interested. Sorry, but I'm really not interested. I'm quite happy where I am. Tell no one else. Hey, Midnight Dew! You gotta hear this shit. Okay. She doesn't care. Oh wait, do we actually have to go? Oh my god, we have to go out into the new area even. Oh my god. Oh my glob. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. I actually don't know if this is a good idea. No, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm just gonna do all of the quest objectives that I have out here right now. And then we are going to just go south until we hit Matoya's cave, and then do that, and then side quests. That's my plan. Because again, I have a fucking... I have a thing I'm trying to hit. And I would very much like to be able to hit it today. If I have to do another side quest stream, that's fine. But there's also a chance that advancing MSQ unlocks more side quests past the point where we are now, which would suck immensely, but I would also not be too terribly surprised if that happened. I know for a fact there are more quests that need to spawn in the Churning Mists, I think. Hello, Boomshocks. To see Uplander in answer quartering is Big Eyes. Drydock sends you to check on Boomshocks? Boomshocks no likes check work, wants to finish quick fast and go home to Idleshire, but check work going snail fast. Every time Boomshocks tries to check stone huts, creepy crawly bad bugs chase away. No can map make with bad bugs about. Will Uplander kill 5 bad bugs? Then Boomshocks can map make and not land. And nope, not loud. Big bad crawly bugs stop Boomshocks doing check work. If Uplander gets rid of crawly bugs, Boomshocks can map make quick fast. Hey, Midnight Dew. Well met, lass. Now here's the plan. Considering the weight of the stuff they stole, they won't get far on foot. Chances are they've got a boat hidden somewhere. I'll get onto my crew and have them stake out the riverbank. In the meantime, I want you to search the ruins for whatever you can find. Might be the bandits are lying low out there, or maybe they've stashed the loot and moved on. If you should chance upon any of my belongings, I'd be obliged if you could bring them back to me. Understood, adventurer? I want you to search the ruins for bandits and booty. The booty you bring back to me. The bandits I'll leave to you. And the gods. Also, here's something interesting. Seeing these guys just reminded me. As of yesterday evening, I have now crafted every item, save for the culinarian stuff. I've crafted every item that I need for all of the crafter and gatherer quests. So I'm all prepped for those. And then once all those are turned in, I can finally clean up my inventory a little bit more. Somebody over there? There we go. Exuberant adventurer. It truly is beautiful. Are you here to enjoy the view? No, I'm here to give out flyers. Building a new home? I don't really plan on leaving this place anytime soon. The goblins make it a really interesting place to live. Sorry, I have no plans to leave Idleshire. I quite enjoy living with the goblins. Last 2 crawlers. If we get any crawler cocoon drops from these, I'm going to be a little upset. Although, honestly, I'll probably be upset even if they don't drop them, too, because that means I'll have killed 5 of these and not gotten a single one. Which is always insane. Dope. Alright, then. We're still looking for another person to hand a flyer to out here. Where would they be? Ah, here we go. Ill-bred adventurer. You look like you know how to handle yourself in a fight. Any of the monsters around here put up a decent fight? Talk to the Centauro people about that, not me. Build a new paradise. Can't say I'm interested, to be honest. That'll leave the hinterlands till I've seen everything there is to see around here. Still not interested, friend. There's still so much to see for me to see around these parts. Thank you for death-making crawly bugs, Uplander. Now Boomshocks can quick finish check work and home go to Idleshire. A slimier stymier. Boomshocks looks as if she is about to drip eyes. Uplander, please help. More block monsters stop check work of Boomshocks. Boomshocks try to map make near Plant House, but big mouth slimy vines chase away. Will Uplander get rid of slimy vines for Boomshocks? 3 will be plenty much. Big mouth slimy vines in lake outside Plant House. Stop check work of Boomshocks. Please chase slimy vines away, Uplander. Ugh. Hate the Heavensward crafted quest because the materials are a bitch to get my hands on. Oh, trust me. I had a fucking... Well, I believe you because I also just did it myself. But let me tell you, once again, doing this specifically has made everything so much harder because, specifically, there are items that you cannot get for the crafting until you get to Az's Law. Which is just, like, I don't know, man, that's just insane to me. Where are they coming from with great glowing eyes? I can no feignish junk collecting. Uplander, here is place of danger. Little monsters are near, trying to poke and stab travelers. Do not go up steps seeking them. I am warning Uplander not to go up steps. Little monsters there, very mean and tricksy. Okay. Mammoths! Defense system operational. Exterminate, exterminate. Intruder detected. Destroy, destroy. Presumably these are left behind from Charlian, I would assume. Blast! Hi, I did it. Uplander has broken monsters? Monsters are not monsters, but mammoths of Charlian. Thank you, Uplander. I continue junk hunting. We'll have good haul today. Tell Woolnix I am leaving soon, please. Mammoths of Charlian make great junk. Can learn muchly from them. I constantly mistake whenever they say muchly. I always think they're saying mulchy. And I don't know why. Helping mulchy. Good old Morbles. I suppose it kind of doesn't really matter anymore if I'm playing as Summoner or Red Mage for leveling purposes, because the only reason I played as Summoner before is because it was slightly faster to kill things, and also because I was a high enough level that things would not aggro to me, but that is no longer the case, so... Nope, not return. I have to search for stolen items first, and then I will return to Boom Shakalaka. I'm sure there will be another round of quests to go out, but we'll get to that later. Oh look, bandits. Oh, big guy. There's Slip Kink's steel joints. Hello, fellas. What are you looking at? Get away from our loot. Chop chop, lads. It's always marauders, isn't it? Stolen items retrieved. Let's head back to Midnight and Boom Shocks. And keep heading south for Feltsmocks, probably. I know for a fact Midnight Dew has another quest for us. I don't remember if Boomshocks does. I really hope she doesn't. Hello, Dew. How goes the search adventure? Did you find anything? Stolen items, a wooden box filled with various odds and ends wrongfully taken from Midnight Dew of Idleshire. My stock! Well, one chest's worth of it anyway. There's still some missing, but this is a damn good start. You've got the nose of a bloodhound, lass. I'll be wanting to lend that sniffer of yours to track down the rest of my property. What the boat brought in. Midnight Dew appears to be chewing her perfectly painted lips. I've just heard word from my crew. They've sighted an empty skiff roped up along the cliffs to the south. Bandits must have been planning to lower their loot down into it and sail away into the sunset. Boat's moored just south of St. Mocaine's Arboretum. I'm heading down there now. You coming or what? Be there in a moment. Thank you, Uplander, thank you. Now Boomshocks can map make near Plant House without being mortal munched. After map making is finished, Boomshocks only have to do quick check work behind Plant House and finally can home go to Gobby Town. Oh good, that means one more, huh? Mission unpossible. Boomshocks is keen to finish her fieldwork and return to home. 3 times is last time's promise. Boomshocks nearly finished work list, but last list is impossible. Boomshocks must tail pull feathers from Ornkites, but when tail pull, all Boomshocks get is peck eyes. Boomshocks is love Gobby, not fight Gobby. Will Uplander fight Ornkites behind Plant House and tail pull feathers from 3 of them? Boomshocks need 3 feathers to finish check work, then can finally home go. Okay, we're starting to get much further south than I would like to go for this, because, again, there's no easy teleport points, and it's purely designed for flying, which I don't have unlocked and will not have unlocked. Hopefully I will have it unlocked by the end of this stream, but at this rate, fucking who knows. Fuck off, Crawler. Nobody likes your Yu-Gi-Oh archetype, although that's not entirely true. Flip monsters are kind of cool. It's just that they're not good. little bit more than that. Let's... I don't know if we're gonna have to go back up is the thing. I'm gonna make a judgment call and say that we go talk to Boomshocks now, because I assume her next objective is just go back to Adelshire. Sorry, one sec. Boomshocks tried to tail pull Orn Kitefeathers, but it is impossible. For Gabi, anyway. For Uplander, it is easy game, yes? Orn Kitefeather, the beautiful feather of a bird not often seen outside the Orn Wild. Big thanks, Uplander. Now all check work is box-crossed. Finally, Boomshocks can home go. Boomshocks no like check work. Tinker work is much more happy task. Want to go back to safe place and gear fiddle and not loud. Boomshocks put check work straightaways, then home go in Adelshire. Will Uplander tell Drydox that check work of Boomshocks is all done? Big thanks for big help, Uplander. Boomshocks will straight make check work, then bring back to Drydox. Will Uplander tell Drydox that Boomshocks come home soon? Yes, I will. But not right now. The boat's still there, but no sign of the bandits. Chances are they've holed themselves up somewhere in the mountains. I'll stay down here and keep a lookout. Meanwhile, I've had you head up those hills and see if you can flush them out. We've got them by the balls now, adventurer. They're up in those hills somewhere, I just know it. Go and see if you can flush them out. I'll stay down here and keep watch. Oh, there we go. Sun bears! I love those guys. They got weird tongues. Hello, bandits. I'll stick this blade where the sun don't shine. Wrong move, sweetheart. You guys are gonna die so hard, it's crazy. Fuck you. Let me just discover this real quick. There we go. Alright, and now to midnight due, and I'm sure she will have yet another quest for us. Again. Can I get it out this way? Yes. Haha! Victory for me! Hello. What? The bandits ambushed you? No offense, lass, but I'm glad it was you I sent up into those hills and not one of my gobby mates. They wouldn't have lasted 5 minutes, but you, well, there ain't a scratch on you. Another 2 bandits down, eh? That skiff of theirs held 8, so there can't be many left to catch now. Can I count on you to see this through to the end, adventurer? Sure, I'm here, I guess. I don't think... Yeah, all my boots are, accounted for, I believe. Midnight Dew's goblin comrades are in urgent need of assistance. Over my dead gobby. Thanks for taking care of these bandits, adventurer, but it seems the low-down curs have already got their own back. They've attacked a pair of my gobby mates who I sent searching the ruins. Just had word from them over Link Pearl. They tracked the bandits down to the broken bridge, but the dirty dogs spotted them and gave them a hiding. They're hurt, but they'll live, provided the bandits don't decide to finish the job. Come on, lass, we've got to get down there. Oh, thank God it's just south. Scathed Goblin. Good gobbies I catch bandits, but bad bandits I catch gobbies. Gobbies no match for magic, man. Gobby's better at treasure hunting than bandit hunting. Gobby's got spell slinged. That's him, the leader of the bandits who stole my stuff. Go and get him, adventurer. I'll stay here and look after the gobbies. Oh, wait. Go on, adventurer. Give that bastard what for. I'll stay here and keep the gobbies safe from his mates. Hey, dickhead. Sorry, sir. Just give me a moment. Hi. Ah, for shit's sake, you gobby-loving do-gooders won't take a piss off or an answer, will you? If you want a taste of the same medicine we gave you mates, I'm only happy to oblige. Oi, you lot, get her! Oh, hello. Alright, how do you feel now, buddy? You again? But what happened to my... Ah, oh, bugger. Alright, lass, you got me banged to rights. I'll come quiet. Just let me live, I beg you. I know when I'm beat, lass. This crate ain't worth dying over. The bastard's surrendered, has he? Ha! I thought rats fought back when you had them cornered. Thanks for all your help, adventure. Reckon I can take care of things from here. Meet me back at Idleshire and I'll give you your reward. Okay. Well, I'll do that later. First, I have to talk to Feltzmox. Hello? Feltzmox. Feltzmox is fishing, same as always. Can't bear it. Adventurer, remember Feltzmox? Feltzmox still not catch even one fish. Feltzmox starts to become very hungry. Nearby sun bears are all reason. They come down to river and eat fish to scare them away. Least may bother from some sun bears. Slay 4 beasts. Bring bear meat to Feltzmox. Okay. Bears. We're so close. Oh, I can't fucking... Of course I can't do them around here to go... No, I do actually have to keep going up because they're further up the mountains. Ugh. Go, and 2 more. Oh good, bear, gobbets of bear flesh, my favorite. I love a good gobbet. That's what they call a baby goblin, you know? I think. Probably. Alright. And die. Last one. Huzzah! Okay, Feltzmox, don't give me another one. Up. You kill sun bears? You collect bear meat for Feltzmox? Yes. A thick layer of fat surrounds what is otherwise extremely lean meat. Bears are gone. Fishing water are calm now. Feltzmox want to catch fish, but first fill belly with bear meat. Feltzmox really want to eat fish, but too hungry to wait. Thank you for meat, Uplander. First tasty meat for Feltzmox in a very long time. Feel it, dude. I can feel it in my fucking bones. Never mind, we're good. Hi, Feltzmox. Feltzmox keeps trying, but Feltzmox never catch any fish. What should Feltzmox do? I don't know, probably have another quest for me later. Well, what do you know? Another one. And it's fucking over there for some reason. I'm not doing it. Nope, we're gonna keep going. Why is there frogs? Frogs?
kinds of herbs grow here, and they appear very well tended. This is the entrance. You seem unconvinced, Ruja. Well, that will only add to the surprise. A word of warning before we proceed. Stubborn geniuses make poor hosts, and time will have done naught to improve my master's temperament. Doubt not but there will be sentinels and traps to deter unwanted guests, but we'll not be deterred, will we? Go on and touch the wall yonder. You will want to have your weapon near at hand. What are you waiting for? Go and touch the wall yonder. Oh, hello. None shall pass, Ribbit. Except me, fucker. Oh, I'm actually not high enough level to turn this in. That's very funny. Whatever. Those sentinels may suffice to discourage the average trespasser, but not the warrior of light. The way should now be clear. Come, let us go and see my master. Oh, and there's the Aether Current right over there. What do you know?
You know it's rude to enter without knocking. The youth of today. No manners at all.
Hooray! It's her! Yay! Yeah, big ass hat.
Though we neglected to knock, we did create something of a commotion. I had hoped that would suffice.
Heavy-handed as ever, I see. And still not a hint of grace. Some things never change.
To give credit where credit is due, I learned from the best. It has been too long, Master Matoya.
Indeed it has. Oh, it's good to see you again, my girl. And with your fiery spirit unquenched. But look at you, all grown up and womanly. The one there in the fancy duds, that's Louis Soir's granddaughter, I take it?
Haha. It's funny because he looks like his sister, and his sister looks like him. He looks like a girl. Isn't that a funny joke, everybody?
Grandson, begging your pardons. You knew my grandfather, my lady.
Knew him? Ha! We were constantly at each other's throats. Like rabid dogs we were. Oh, he was a stubborn bucker, was your grandfather. Never a dull moment when he was around, though, I'll give him that. As for you, boy, I've known you since you were a rosy-cheeked babe at the teat.
And my sister too, I gather. May I say what an honor it is to meet you again, my lady?
Spare me the hollow pleasantries, boy. I'll wager my remaining good teeth you didn't come to a forgotten corner of Eorzea to flirt with a wrinkly old woman.
You don't know.
Now out with it. What is it you need of me? Azizla. I never thought I'd hear that name again.
You are familiar with it?
As familiar as one can get from poring over musty old tomes. The Alagons set the Isle afloat not long before the sun set on their empire. Old Louis Soir and I often talked about it. The place is home to a research facility dedicated to finding ways of mastering mighty beings, such as primals and dragons. And find ways it did too, frightening ones. Such secrets as lie buried on Azizla aren't fit to see the light of day. And now you tell me a band of dragon-baiting primal botherers are trying to dig them up?
Yes.
Indeed. And to make matters worse, the Ascians have a hand in their plot. They must be stopped, no matter the cost.
I fucking love her
I
big-ass
see.
hat so much.
Very well.
You will help us then? Truly? I had not anticipated such an impassioned response. Could it be that the presence of young blood has stirred your own?
Ah, some things never change. One day that pertness is going to cost you your tail, my girl. Don't say I didn't warn you.
Look at that smile. Alright, I'll be right back. I need to go take a piss. Okay, back. Sorry about that. Alright, let's look around this place. Statuesque room. Tesud Effet Itib Lash Enon. Swish, swish, aru. Out of my way, adventurer. This is no place for adventuring. So this is a thing that was in Final Fantasy I, which is why I recognize it. There's a place with, I think Matoya, actually, is in Final Fantasy I, and she has a cave filled with brooms that talk backwards. So this broom is saying, none shall bite the dust. This one says, I live to sweep. Sweep with me or die. Can you do any less? Excuse me. You have an enchanted broom here. Nothing to see here, swish swisharoo. You have Toro Rago. Greetings and welcome to my mistress's abode. How may I serve you, Ribbit? What do you do here? I am Toro Rago, a humble servant of Mistress Matoya, Ribbit. In Charlian, it is commonplace to make servants of animals and objects by imbuing them with intelligence, but by my mistress's grace, I was raised from a lowly toad to become a Porago capable of speech and reasoning. But be warned, Ribbit, for not all Poragos you meet will be as civilized, as refined as I am. The masterless creature outside the cave, for example, will attack passerby unprovoked. Left behind during the Exodus, they have taken leave of their powers of discernment. In addition to we Poragos, my mistress also has brooms for her servant. Together we aid her in many and more ways, from her research to daily needs. Indeed, there is no end to the tasks that want for doing, Ribbit. What kind of place is this? This cave is the hidden abode of Mistress Matoya, Ribbit. None are aware of its existence save you and your companions. When my mistress first made it her home, it wasn't the most inviting of places. For one, the floor was bestrewn with the bones of various creatures. But through my mistress's magics and the broom's tireless sweeping, it eventually became the snug place you see now. The dampness remains, to be sure, but that happens to be how we Poragos like it. I hope you do not mind, Ribbit. I don't mind a little damp. We also have a quest from Sorrow Rago, but we'll pick that up in a moment. Do you see the tomes lying about like so many cheap romances? They are priceless. My professors at the studium would have fits if they saw them in this state. Being here calls to mind my days studying under Matoya. Though she was the strictest and most irascible of mentors, she led by example and inspired one to greater heights. Were it not for her sage guidance, I should not be the woman I am. Hello, Matoya. Forbidden knowledge. Matoya is in a mood to reminisce.
'Twas 50 years ago, shortly after Garlemald had brought all of Ilsabard under its rule. Faced with the threat of invasion, the people of Charlian scrambled about for a means to resist the Empire. For my part, I was tasked with developing an etheric converger.
Ah, yes, a device which draws in ether and concentrates it to produce a destructive force.
But as my research neared its end, it was denounced by the Forum, who claimed that my device was more likely to destroy us than our enemies.
I like that she laughs at that, like, yeah, it probably would. You never know.
After that, they and I had a little falling out, and I decided to seal away all the fruits of my research, lest the dunder-headed ingrates reap any benefit. Ha! Petty, I know, but gods, it was satisfying.
Matoya rules, by the way. One of my favorite characters.
Do mine ears deceive? 'Twas you, was it not, who was so fond of saying that all knowledge exists to advance mankind, that how it is used depends on us.
I don't remember. Perhaps. All right, yes. It was a pet phrase of mine.
She's so funny.
That should give you a notion of how sick and tired I was of those spineless wretches of the Forum. All talk and no trousers, that lot. That's why I decided to remain behind, rather than join the Exodus.
You may have had your disagreements with my grandfather, but upon that point, your minds were as one.
With respect, Master, the fruits of your research should not be left to spoil. Will you share with us the secrets of the etheric converger?
Aye, I will. All the information you need is contained in a tome I wrote on the subject. But you'll have to fetch it from the forbidden section of the Great Library.
The restricted section.
Ah, you were not exaggerating when you said that you had sealed it away. Though the city is abandoned, the library's guardians are all but certain to remain. We must needs cut a path through them. Come, let us away.
Not so fast. You don't expect that you can just waltz on in now, do you?
I was kind of hoping. And we turn around. Okay.
Okay, that's the same. Hello. Oh, the great library's guardians shouldn't pose any difficulty for a hero like you. But if it turns out you aren't up to the task, well, then I'll know you can't be trusted with something as dangerous as an aetheric ram. I'll put a pair of familiars at your disposal. One's a Parago who will help you locate the tome. The other's that broom yonder who will let you into the library. Well, what are you waiting for? Introduce yourself, girl. Are you going to introduce yourself to that broom or not? No skin off my nose if you don't.
Hello? Sir or madam?
Greetings, good madam. I am Broomsy, my lady's servant of some 50 years. May I say what an honor it is to serve you. I am given to understand you wish to enter the Great Goobel Library. To find it, pray head east upon leaving this cave. The building will come into view shortly after you reach the collapsed bridge. I shall go and fetch my fellow familiar on the way to the entrance. When your preparations are in order, pray come and meet me there. It will be my pleasure to unlock the door for you. Whoopee! Look at him go! Whee!
Matoya, you're so funny.
What are you loitering around here for? Hurry up and fetch that book! Fuck off! Get off my lawn!
Saro Rago's Common Life. Saro Rago is the picture of nervous energy. Hello, little guy. Ooh, sinister.
Woe is me, Ribbit. Mistress Matoya will have my hide.
What's up, little dude?
You are our guest, and yet you would lend me your aid. Oh, thank you, kind adventurer. I am in your debt. Permit me to introduce myself, Ribbit. I am Saro Rago, humble servant of Mistress Matoya. I am tasked with picking leaves from her herb garden, from which I make her tea. Alas, drawn to their medicinal properties, bugs have recently taken to ravaging the herbs. I attempted to get rid of the pests, but they are far too much for a lone Parago to handle. I would be grateful if you could eliminate them in my stead, Ribbit.
Yeah, sure thing, man. Again, this did not need to be a cutscene. Just saying. Don't mind me, I'm just opening some links for myself.
The herb garden is right outside the cave. Please, hurry and eliminate the bugs, Ribbit.
Okay. Up. Oh, fly. I should also remember to get that fucking ether current. Excuse me, Mr. Parago, don't mind me. Excellent. Once we turn this quest in, all we need to do is finish the Great Goobel Library stuff, and we will be able to fly here, which will be great. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Alright. Just making a mental note of everything. I forget, have you talked about Ruja lying, talked to Alpinode about the books lying on the floor? Yes, I have.
The bugs are no more. Oh, thank you. Not only are you kind, but strong as well, Ribbit. Now I can resume my duties again, harvesting and making tea. It is all I am capable of. I am a failed creation, you see. Unlike my mistress's other children, I'm incompetent and clumsy. For want of a task I could perform, she made me serve her tea 7 times daily. But in even this, I needed assistance, Ribbit. Unless I make myself more useful, 'tis only a matter of time before my mistress removes my enchantment. Then I would revert to being an ordinary toad incapable of speech. I cannot bear the thought of that. I must become a better servant, and I believe that I can do so. If only I knew what my mistress desires. Having received her blessings, the brooms here are bound to possess this knowledge. Alas, they refuse to talk to me. But as yours are our guest, they cannot willfully ignore you, even if they are not actually entirely cooperative or forthright. Please speak with them, Ribbit, and acquire the information I need to survive. I'm hopeless in battle, and I can't clean as well as the brooms. I'm good for absolutely nothing, Ribbit. Oh, woe is me. I don't want to go back to being an ordinary toad. Croak.
Alright, so here's what we're gonna do. We are going to ignore those and do the fucking dungeon. And then once the dungeon is done, then we'll turn in all the quests that we have. We'll do the rank ups, and then we will leave all of these side quests for the following stream, which will be a side quest stream. Because there's a very particular quest that I want to turn in. It should be the quest that we get after Forbidden Knowledge, I think. Once that is turned in, then we will swap over to doing our rank ups, and then that will be it for today. Might end up meaning we go a little long, but I would prefer that to not getting to where I want to go and leaving things unfinished. Just goes to show, once again, that the best way to do Heavensward side quests is to ignore them until the last possible section, or second. Pero Rago. I am Pero Rago, Ribbit, and it shall be my pleasure to guide you in the library. As a child, I would often come here, not only on Master Matoya's errands, but for my own research besides. The Great Google Library. Whatever the reason, it boggles my mind to think that such a grand repository of knowledge could be abandoned. Broomsy. You stand before the Great Google Library, one of Heideland's most foremost repositories of knowledge. Alas, it has fallen into disuse since the exodus of some summer since. In all those years, its halls have welcomed not the coming of a single soul. Its floors not felt the loving brush of a broom. Mind apologies, madam. Pray, no mind the humble dreams of humble broom. You are doubtless eager to venture within and retrieve my lady's tome. I shall unlock the door at once. When you have what you seek, pray return to the cave and report to my lady. Okay. Also, I know you're waiting, Dalen. I'm doing this with duty support. I'm sorry. I wish you good fortune in your search. When you have what you seek, pray return to the cave and report to my lady. Okay. Where's my button? There we go. Great Googly Library. Let's read that shit, shall we? By the learned men and women of Sharlayan, the Great Google Library is the grandest repository of knowledge in all of Eorzea. Lining its towered shelves are tomes beyond count, gathered from the farthest reaches of the realm. Like the city-state, however, the library was abandoned by its caretakers when they fled to their motherland in the face of Garlean invasion. And now, 15 years since its doors were sealed, you will be the first soul to set foot within its halls. Your destination is the forbidden section deep within the library. Where lies your objective? The fruits of Montoya's research on the Aetheric Converger. Let's do it up, baby. Here it is. The Great Google Library. I hate this dungeon, by the way. Fun fact. Can't stand it. Primarily because I have just really bad memories of This was a dungeon that before it was changed to allow for duty support stuff. was just absolutely miserable. I am Perrault. Pray lead the way. With pleasure, Ribbit. I even got a catalyze off there. Sick. But yeah, this was a dungeon that, back when it was something that you had to do with people, was just absolutely miserable for certain things. Nope. Hang on, there we go. I like that they didn't even give Parago or Pararago like a class icon. He's just like man, even though he's clearly a frog. Even at a glance, I see many interesting tomes. 'Tis a pity that they had to be abandoned. Oh, but we're gonna read every single one of those tomes. Don't worry, because there's a lot. There's one of the unfortunate things is, despite how much I hate this dungeon, there's a lot of very interesting lore in it.
Yeah.
True. All right. On Garlean Hierarchy, Volume 1. The rise of the Garlean Empire in the year 1522 of the 6th Astral Era led to significant changes in the structure of Garlean society. This is most evident in the adoption of titles which serve to indicate an individual's place within the social hierarchy. The following information was compiled with aid of informants within the Empire and is yet to be verified. Royalty, Zos, the Emperor. Zos is the Emperor, and Yai is the member of the royal family in line of succession. Weir is member of the royal family with no claim to the throne. Military stuff. Von is a legatus. Toll is a tribunus laticlavus. Sas is a tribunus angusticlavus, or praefectus castrorum. Rem is primus pilus, or pilus prior. Quo is primi ordinis, or centurion. Peer is optio tesarius, or decurion. And Owen is duplicarius, or legionarius. Specialists are Nan, so chief engineer or engineer. Mal, primus medicus or senior magitech technician. Lux, chief medicus or magitech technician. Kier, senior medicus or senior technician. Gen, medicus or technician. And as memory serves, it might be fanon, women cannot inherit the throne. I don't remember reading that anywhere, but it's possible. Maybe I'll see if there's any information about that in any of the Encyclopedia Eorzea. I should just be borrowing. Hiya, Ribbit!
Away with you!
I really wish, you know, that you could take, like, one party member into, like, a duty finder thing, you know? It would be nice with, like, trusts and, duty support stuff if, like, you could use it to replace one person. That would be very nice. But alas and alack. Pararago, can you fucking pick up aggro, bro? If you and a friend are playing and don't want to risk randos, it would be nice. Yeah, it's true. Garlean Hierarchy Volume 2. Public officials. Eel, dictator or principes senatus. Het, consul, praetor, tribunus plebis. Aedilis or quaestor. Go, censor. Fe, unknown. Ear, unknown. And dus, lictor. This hierarchy extends to the general populace as well, though it is far less complex. The majority of citizens bear the boss title, and as there is a similar group which appears to be comprised of respected artisans who have adopted the sen title. The an title is bestowed upon the peoples of annexed territories and indicates that they lack even the most basic rights afforded to a citizen. However, many Garleans view this as an opportunity rather than a condemnation, as citizen may be granted to those who have demonstrated exceptional skills, as well as those who have contributed 20 or more years of military service. And here we are with the first boss, the Demon Tome. Is that supposed to be a grimoire? Yes, but not the kind you want to read, Rivet. Hey, you don't know me. Walk behind it.
I have my pride.
Do you? I kind of wish they had, like, some more lines about what's going on in the battle, you know? Give me something to do. Like, especially here. Come on. Like, this is a momentous occasion. There's ice on the floor. That's crazy. I do think this is a very, like, clever boss.
I have my pride.
I like the way it uses the arena. But unfortunately, a lot of people don't figure out how it works quickly enough. Yeah, Ribbit! I love our little frog tank. Look at him go.
Away with you!
You know, Y'shtola, you can have some lines too, you know, if you want. You're allowed to talk. Everyone hail and whole, Ribbit! Thank goodness we weren't crushed. No, my inventory is full as it is. I don't need more of these fucking items. Spandules! These guys are funny looking. Remember, everybody, it's not exactly effective, but if somebody gets the like depressed debuff or whatever it is from the badmouth guys, watch out, Ribbit! You can use /comfort on them to remove it. What a curious familiar. Also, that ability, level 5 death, will kill you instantly if you get hit by it. Yo, did the fucking frog just use line of sight break to lure the pseudo sprite in? That's crazy if that was intentional. Like, that's something that, like, players don't always know how to do. Wow, okay. And you're telling me that you guys can't program these guys to be able to use AoE moves when there's more than 3 people around? Is that really what you're telling me? Yeah, alright.
Idiot! Half-wit!
Don't worry. There you go. Oh, book. Essences and Permutations. Chapter 1, the 6 nativities of myriad creation. The spark of lightning ignites when it strikes, and thus fire is born. The heat of fire renders to ash all that it touches, and thus earth is born. The density of earth shuns sun and harbors cold, and thus ice is born. The armor of ice melts away, and thus water is born. The moistness of water mists and rises, and thus wind is born. The gusts and sighs of wind gathers the clouds, and thus lightning is born. Chapter 2, the 3 conquests, boundless and unwavering. Earth grounds lightning, water erodes earth, lightning boils water. Chapter 3, the 3 submissions, timeless and unending. Fire is extinguished by wind, ice is melted by fire, wind is obstructed by ice. The classic Final Fantasy element interactions. Is that a treatise in the New World I spy? Yes, I've read that one. I can recommend it. That's a cute interaction, I like that. I like it when they're just, like, talking about books and stuff. Over the horizon. Though there is some debate as to whether or not Merlewib Blofusween and her League of Lost Bastard were the first Eorzeans to discover the western continent, there is no denying that their navigational charts were instrumental in establishing the major trade routes of today. Moreover, the accounts from their expedition are widely regarded as both informative and entertaining. Of particular note is the first encounter with the Mammal Jah, as well as other indigenous peoples and creatures which seemed curiously intent on their demise. These travel journals have since inspired a legion of explorers and treasure hunters to retrace the League's journey. Yet in spite of their numbers, the existence of a Bleedin' City of Gold remains unconfirmed. Interesting. I'm sure that means nothing, though. Are there statues of Limelaine here? Why not? Everybody likes Limelaine. She's just cool.
Focus. Release!
There's level 5 death. Remember not to get hit by that, everybody. You shouldn't stand in AoEs to begin with, but if the AoE is called level 5 death, super don't stand in that. I'm serious. It'll fucking kill you. The entrance to the forbidden section is just ahead, Ribbit. Which makes this fellow here the gatekeeper. That's right. Let's do it.
For the House of Levia!
Did they just do a double LB? Cool, I guess. Head down. Apply directly to the Alpha node. Oh goody, it's time for this. Let's see if the NPCs can do this effectively. Oh, never mind. Yep, okay, Alpha Node knows how to do it. The real test, of course, is going to come. Ah, it burns, it burns! Ah, oil everywhere! You shall pay dearly, accursed mortals. The real test is when these things come in. What's gonna happen then?
Focus. Release!
Okay, bye. Oh, we're not even gonna get to see it, really, unfortunately. It burns! It burns! Ah, oil everywhere! You shall pay dearly, accursed mortals! Okay, it's just the same line. It's fine, though. Hell. I am undone, but my master's seal is broken! I wouldn't have guessed it was weak to fire. On account of it being bound to a tome, I would assume. Although, personally, I would not have guessed that those blue orbs were fire aspected. But hey, whatever. Oh, it appears we have some fiends.
Away with you!
I'm gonna turn the music up on this. Because I just don't have too much to say, but it's just nice to listen to this, you know? An arcane entity that can summon familiars. The Guardians of the Forbidden Section are a class apart. This is my favorite thing, by the way, because look at all these fucking chains on this. This doesn't actually stop you from taking a lot of these books out, you know? Like, you could just kind of move the chains out of the way. It's so funny. It's such a funny image.
Focus. Release!
Smooth jazz.
Focus. Release!
Leather-bound diary. Let's take a look at this. Forbidden tomes can certainly assume many forms. Master Matoya's tome is at the far end, Ribbit. Beauty is ephemeral, but it needn't be. My Lady Amandine knows this well. Lovely creature that she is. Would that I could have the genuine article in my keeping, but alas, I shall have to settle for a pale imitation. The vessel is not quite up to my usual standards, but beggars can't be choosers, as they say. I washed and anointed it as per the instructions, and secured it to the bed with chains. Wouldn't want her to get ideas above her station, oh no. God, just the thought of it is enough to get my blood pumping. I can hardly wait to welcome my beloved succubus into this world. So yeah, as Otaku mentions in chat, that person is referring to Lady Amandine, the late Lady of Hauke Manor, the succubus that we killed very early on. So that gentleman might have been the guy responsible for all of that unpleasantness, among other things.
Yeah.
Why does she talk? Why does she do that? Don't stand at level 5 death, everybody. That's Terror Eye. It won't kill you instantly, as you can see, because I got hit by it because I'm an idiot, but you never know, it might come close. There we go. Cool door. Look at my face. It's a book. We'll get to you in a minute, sir. Just a moment, please. Okay. The tentacles, so many tentacles, and the sound of it writhing on the bed. Gods, just listening to it, it's agony. Listening to it is agony. I made a terrible mistake. Gotta love it. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, allow me to introduce you to one of my least favorite bosses of all time. Fuck this guy. Fuck him and his stupid circles. Let's see how well the NPCs handle this. Yet another Guardian. Did you ever doubt it? Come, let's finish this. Alright, let's find out how, once again, how the NPCs handle this is going to determine how I feel. Okay, he's not doing anything yet. I do already know some of the changes that were made to this do make it better, which is good. For example, these orbs here, they only pulse once instead of repeatedly like they used to. I do think it's funny that that Perorago doesn't fucking help at all. So, if you fail to step in every single one of those circles and turn it off, basically, it summons enemies. I'm gonna go over here. Okay, I see what they do here. I will admit, this still sucks, but it's better than nothing, I suppose. So the problem that I have with this boss fight is that it requires cooperation from you and the 3 other assholes that you go into this with. The problem with that is not everybody understands that you need to be cooperating. And so if you're not coordinating well,
I shall make it quick.
it will end poorly. Thankfully, it seems like the NPCs are okay at this, at least, but it can always be worse, trust me.
Away with you!
Any dungeon that generally requires randoms to cooperate in effective and good ways, generally those dungeons are not very fun. Or those bosses, at least. Also, he does not put out those orbs nearly as often as I remember him doing. Must be another change. Klong. You can see his dick there for a minute. That was weird. Yay! We did it! Where's my victory button? You know what? I'll do this one instead. Get smoked, bitch. I can scarcely take another hop ribbit. Now then, where might Master Matoya's tome be? Oh, the time for the time to pore over this collection. I'll bet. Let's see, what do we got? We got a Biblos card, a rare card used in the card Triple Triad. Let's take a look at that, shall we? Chimera. I don't know if I've read this one. A nightmarish combination of lion, goat, and dragon, the fell chimera has 3 heads, a pair of mighty wings, and a cruelly barbed tail. Its origins have been furiously debated, with some insisting the creature is a cruel jest of the gods, while others believe it is the twisted creation of forbidden sorcery. And Biblos, a forbidding presence that guards the door to the forbidden halls of the Great Gooba Library, presumed to be another void scent summoned from the Great Realm by Charlian Magi, dutifully guards its post as if bound there by some dark covenant. Alright. And we got another rock back. Hooray! There's a lot of books in here. I hope we could find the one we need. Oh, there it is. How convenient. Frog Champ. Why are you holding it like that? Ruja would fucking love this place, by the way.
Excellent. Let us take it to Master Matoya at once.
Oh good, we get to just walk back. Awesome. Just what I wanted. Alright. After Heavensward, Ruja will be found here between X-Packs. I mean, she's going to be found here during Heavensward. This is where she's going to spend every waking moment, pretty much. They're going to have to drag her out. They're going to have to reseal it in order to stop her from getting back in. In we go. All right. Despite how it may have sounded, I do not exaggerate when I say it was a tremendous learning experience to observe one of Master Matoya's familiars. The insights I acquired I shall put to good use. As expected, the library was rife with dangers, but full glad I am that I could accompany you. Depending on her mood, Master Matoya may well have forced some of us to stay behind, or to help repair her sentinels. With her, there's simply no telling. I take it you found the tome. Well, let's see it then. On Aetheric Convergence, research compiled by Matoya on a device known as an Aetheric Converger. Aye, this is it, all right. I must say, the experience brought back memories. Just like old days, you still send people into the thick of danger as if it were nothing more than a mundane errand. But we were able to accomplish our task thanks to Pero Rogo. He is an eminently capable familiar, a creation worthy of the great Master Matoya, and to simply witness him in action gave me a better understanding of arcane entities. Should the opportunity present itself, I should very much like to employ this knowledge for the betterment of mankind. Create a new variety of carbuncle, perhaps. Don't get ahead of yourself, boy. Louis Sua's grandson or no, it'll take another decade under me before you can call yourself a scholar, and a deal more than that to make you a scholar worth a damn. As you may have gathered, Master Matoya is not easily impressed. Indeed. So, shall we examine the tome? Let's go! I can fly in this stupid place. An eye for ether. This is the last MSQ quest we're going to be doing today.
I had not thought to behold this tome again.
You can just open the book, I think, right?
There. It is deciphered. Now your friend should be able to make sense of the contents. That said, it's one thing to understand the workings of the etheric converger, and another to actually make it work. You do realize how much ether is required.
Sid is keenly aware of the energy dilemma. His airship is by no means large, and it can only bear a limited quantity of crystals.
If only we had white aurosite in the etheric siphon.
Alas, Minfilia is missing along with both artifacts, and Moonbreeder is gone.
Would that there were another ready wellspring of energy for us to draw upon.
If only.
Why did it not occur to us before?
I don't know.
We already have what we need. The Eye! It has been drawing ether into itself for as long as the Great Worms have lived. It is a veritable wellspring of energy.
It might just suit our needs. But is this energy something that can be harnessed at will?
I believe so, with the aid of the Azure Dragoon of Ishgard.
Then it is settled. Let us return to the Holy See at once.
Return? Pat her on the head. It'll be really funny. Oh wait, this is an important scene.
Stola, wait.
First of all, love that she calls her that. So cute.
When did the light fade from your eyes?
I might have known that it would not escape your notice. It has been this way since I returned from the life stream. An after effect of the teleportation magic I invoked, most like.
They are called forbidden spells for a reason. What were you thinking, girl?
I have no regrets. I but did what was necessary to preserve the light of hope, to keep my promise to Minfilia. Besides, it afforded me the rare opportunity to wander the ether, a once-in-a-lifetime experience.
I need not tell you that it consumes your very life force to see by sensing the ether around you. Take care of yourself. Do you hear me?
I will, Master Matoya. And thank you.
So, in case that wasn't clear, because I think perhaps some of the writers in this game also have forgotten this, Y'shtola's blind now. After she used the teleport thing at the end of Her Realm Reborn and came out of the life stream, she is blinded. The only way she can see is by, like, doing Daredevil's, like, detective vision sense, by sensing the ether around her. And it's doing that is steadily killing her. This will not be brought up again. It's just like, yeah, I'm blind, and the only way I can see is slowly killing me. Anyway, like, whatever, man. Your two eyes may be open, but your heart is closed. You'll get no knowledge from me. What does that even mean, you ask? Fine, work it out for yourself. All right, you old bat. Okay, we're gonna go turn in these 2 quests here. Or, well, actually, these 3 quests, because we gotta turn in new arrivals and watchcogs as well. And then we're gonna head back to Ishgard, and then, yeah, you know the drill. As if you could conceal it from her of all people. Pay me no mind, I was but thinking aloud. Thanks to your customary heroic efforts, we now possess the knowledge to build an etheric ram. All that remains is to secure its energy source. Let us hasten back to Ishgard and consult Sir Emmerich regarding the eye. You guys can do that. I gotta go to Idleshire first to turn in some kvests. And then, yeah, sure, I'll come back. Yeah, this is gonna be like a 3-hour or so stream for sure. Alright, we'll start out here. Uplander has made Heart of Woolnix unheavy with this news. Please take this as thanks for help. Awesome. What a good turn-in. Ugh, excuse me. Hi, Drydox. Freshface finish all of check work. Uplander is sure Freshface said all of check work? Then Boomshox even tail pulls Ornkite feathers? But that task was impossible. Drydox only put it in his laugh task. This is big find indeed, Uplander. Freshface Boomshox is natural-born check worker. From now on, Drydox leave all check work to Boomshox and focus on gear fiddling. Thank you for big help, Uplander. That's funny. Anyway. Sucks for her, but hey, whatever. Hey, guys. Nobody even read the flyers. I put so much effort into them. Ah, seems like you finished handing out them flyers. I bet everyone was jumping at the chance to get away from them filthy, disgusting goblins. No, actually, not at all. What? Why haven't they got any interest in leaving? Though nobody I spoke to is interested either. It's almost like they like living under goblin rule. How could they refuse? They must have been brainwashed by those goddamn goblins. I was thinking the same thing, Dadine. It's obvious what we've got to do next, then. Cure these people of the goblins' brainwashing. Okay, I'm gonna leave you 2 to that, then. I'll help you later, maybe. Thanks for all your help back there, Adventurer. And if it hadn't been for you, I don't think I would have ever gotten my goods back. And a nice new set of clothes to boot. Shame we couldn't have kept the skiff. That wastrel needed something to hie himself home in. Seems there's been more and more bad eggs finding their way into the hinterlands of late. All the scum and Eorzea float in on the tide. Thieves and murderers on the run from the city-states looking to hide out in old Charlian ruins. But thanks to you, we're 1 gang down, and I'm back in business. The gobbies weren't too hurt neither. Lucky I had some aloe leaves to heal their burns. Thought losing my stock might tear us and the gobbies apart, but now we're closer than ever. Idleshire owes you one, Adventurer. Thanks. Glad I could help. Alright. Back to Ishgard. Pissgard. Yo, Amesy! I'm glad that you and yours are safe. Hey, big man. Big man. Man big man. Man with big man. Americ. Ah, you are returned. Sir Emmerich, I am pleased to see that your recovery proceeds apace. May I introduce Ishtola, a fellow scion of the Seventh Dawn and Archon of Charlian. My lord, pray, forgive me for forgoing into pleasantries, but we seek your counsel regarding the etheric ram. Though we now possess the knowledge to build such a device, we yet lack an appropriate source of energy with which to power it. We believe, however, that Ishgard may possess the solution to our problem. You need not apologize, my lady. Full eager am I to learn of your progress. Please, tell me of this energy source you believe we possess. It's the fucking eye, genius. What do you think it is? And you are certain this the eye can lend its power to Master Matoya's etheric converger? At Estinian's command, yes. Very well, I shall speak with him. My thanks, Sir Emmerich. Nay, my friend, 'tis I who should thank you, as should every Ishgardian. You labor in our name with nary a care for your own safety. Let us next speak with Cid. He will doubtless be eager to begin work on the etheric ram. I shall personally relay your proposal to Estinian. If that's what you ask is possible, you may be rest assured of his cooperation. My thanks again, Ruja. It's the same line. Okay. Off to the airship landing then. How are you doing, buddy? Fine, I guess. And as it so happens, this also perfectly gets us to the next area that we're going to go. Isn't that nice? There's Nostril Champ, Biggs, and Wedge. Most folk know Master Goblin is a genius inventor. It's only when you come to work for him that you realize he's a goddamn tyrant taskmaster. Just, don't tell him I said that, alright? He's standing right next to you. What do you think? Looks like a different ship, doesn't she? A bit of sleep deprivation won't kill me, I suppose. But if it does, well, then I'll have all the sleep I want, and the jokes will be on Biggs. I like that they painted fire on the side of one of the balloons. That's pretty good. That's how you know it's faster, because it has fire on it. What's up, big man? Big kahuna? Haha, you're back, dude! The preliminary work on the Enterprise is more or less finished. Tell me you found a way to build the etheric ram, dude. Greetings, Cid. It has been a while. Holy shit, is that Y'shtola? This tome contains the fruit of my former master's research on a device known as an etheric converter. Our ram should operate on the selfsame principle. Where are my manners, dude? Put a toy in it like this in my hand and I go off into my own world. Gods, it's good to see you. And bearing a gift besides. A very distracting one, if I might add. If I didn't know better, I'd think it was my name day. But there'll be time for tearful reunions later. I'll make a start on the tome right away. So long as I have a grasp on the fundies, I should be able to knock something together. Which leaves the small matter of the energy source. We believe we have found a solution to that problem as well. Ah, I can smell the blood on your armor. Take a fucking shower, please. Pray forgive our lateness. Uh-oh, hang on. I gotta prepare. There we go. Oh, Jesus, dude, put that... The power of the eye is not to be drawn upon lightly, but I believe that we have sufficient cause to do so. So, this is the fabled eye. By the 12, it seethes. 'Tis a wonder such power can be contained, much less controlled. Boys, our friends have kindly provided all the ingredients. Let's see if we can't make something out of them. You heard the chief. We're not resting until that etheric ram is operational. Not one wink of sleep. Oh, cart chocobo. I'm so glad everybody can hear it when my oven is done. Anyway. An eye for ether complete. Alright. Emmerich? Goes without saying the Temple Knights will bear the cost for all work on the Enterprise. Would that we could contribute more to this cause. As your wings to bear us into the final battle, I must admit there is poetry in it, to it. Stola? I know not of the Archbishop and his knights, save that which you have told me, but if they truly possess the power of primals and the secrets of Aziz La, they are dangerous foes indeed. We must spare no preparation. And let me double check this quest here. Yeah, okay. We're not doing that right now. Fuck that. We're doing beast tribe stuff. Let's do it. This is the last thing we are going to do for the day. Linu Valley. Fishing for friendship. Linu Valley is cooking up a plan to improve relations with the Zundu. Ruja, it is as Linu Valley fears. Ever since Brother visits Chief Sonu, the relationship between Zundu and Gundu is tense. We must do something before tension grows into animosity, disrupting all Gundu and Zundu work together for. Linu think upon problem for many sunrises, and decides that Gundu shall hold a feast for Zundu. To treat friends to banquets is meaningful act among Vanu. When we gather around blazing cooking fires, all grudges wash away like tears in rain. Linu is to prepare fish for the main course, so she goes to Vor Sian Saran to make a catch even Inu Vanu envies. Food that the cook catches with her own talons is all the more delicious. However, as essential as the fish is the seasoning, and Linu wants to impress, so she asks Ruja to gather a mineral most precious, Abalathian rock salt. Vundu hold the Cloud Sea's entire supply, so Ruja must venture deep within Vundu Vana, where their storehouses lie, search them, and bring back the most pure chunk you can find. Linu needs time and concentration to make suitable catch, so she asks that Ruja gives this rock salt to Brother. Watch, Ruja. Linu returns with Cloud Sea's most succulent fish. Well, the good news is I do actually have some Abalathian rock salt right here, but that's probably not the kind that you want, huh? Alright, let's get out there. Gotta fly up by flying in circles. Oh, up further. Here we go. Unclouded Abalathian rock salt. And back we go. Woohoo! I bet we're gonna have to go check on Linu in a moment. 'Cause of course we do. Greetings, Netherling. Sister says to expect something from you, although she says not what it is. Unclouded Abalathian rock salt. Free of most impurities, this beautiful pink salt harvested from Abalathia's spine is almost entirely transparent. Abalathian rock salt. And as cloudless as clear summer skies. To obtain such a mineral is no easy task. What does Sister hope to use this for? She's gonna make a cook of the food. A feast. And Sister prepares the main dish, no less. Ah, it's just like her to put on a brave face. But as mist after spring rain, her courage is often fleeting. But it is not Linu Vanu's place to doubt her. It is because of my rudeness at Okzundu that she goes to such trouble. It is shameful that my actions burden her so. Sister changes, it is plain to see. Not long ago, she clutches at Linu's feathers, fearful to wander too far from my gaze. But now her conviction to build our new home spurs growth. So much that Linu sometimes does not recognize her. I thank you for standing by Sister's side during this time, Netherling. Alas, although Sister is no longer frightened nestling, to leave her alone in the wilds brings Linu Vanu worry. For all Sister's conviction, she is delicate, with arms like branches of birch tree. Endymion stalk the skies, and beasts still skulk in the waters. As chief, Linu Vanu must watch over village. Netherling, pray visit Vor Sian Saran and see that she is safe. Linu Vanu worries for Sister's safety. Netherling, make way to Vor Sian Saran to ensure that she is unharmed. Of course. I knew we were going to have to do that. I'm just too smart. Also, can I just mention that this is the only time that the way that Heavensward tribe quests have worked has actually worked in my favor, because of the 2 quests that we are able to rank up now, these are the only 2 that we can do. They will also both be ranking up to the same level, which means we will be able to continue them easily. And the Moogles, which is much farther ahead, I can't even do yet. So it actually worked out very nicely. Because one of the quests we did to unlock Idyllshire is the quest that we needed to do in order to continue advancing the VAF stuff.
Ruja, thank you for rescuing Linu yet again. Cloud fishing requires patience and focus. Linu's surroundings fade into background until there is only fishing line and lure. Linu does not hear the cloudworm steal upon her. Maybe the worm smells Linu's catch. Fish is so plump, leftovers from feast feed tribe for moons. Come, Ruja, let us return to Okgundunaki before meat spoils.
Uh-oh. But don't worry, because I think that just means nothing. Because, clearly, that's the end of the quest, so we're good. Hiya!
Brother gives Linu Valley rock salt Ruja takes from Vundu. With such rich seasoning, fish will be the talk of Okzundu for moons to come. And now Linu Valley cooks. Of course, Ruja is welcome to feast as guest of honor.
Does Sanu know why Honu, chief of Vundu, wears such ornate mask? The mask is symbol of his power, no? Chief Honu wants others to believe so, but Lino knows true reason. He masks the feathers on his head, which are thinner than newborn hatchlings. Many times Chief Unu and Sonu sit around fire such as this. Sonu still remembers well the power of his dance. He moves with the intensity of the sun itself and drives all darkness into hiding.
Linu wishes to one day dance with Father's vigor, both to honor his memory and to protect Okgundunaki.
Linu Vali may still be young, but Sonu knows she will become great member of Gundu tribe. Maybe one day she becomes chief.
Chief Sonu make Linu Valley blush. Linu is but a nestling still.
Ha ha! It is but a joke, Linu. How come we only invited like 2 people to this? I feel like we maybe could have invited a few more people to this.
All Zundu praise feast, particularly the fish. We look forward to sharing many meals together in coming moons. Of course, Ruja is welcome to sit alongside the cooking fires with us any time.
It's a small island, don't you know? Yeah, I know, but still. Okgundunaki's principal structures have been completed, and the Zundu have sent flowers in celebration. Rank up! Respected. That's the same. Let's just check in with everybody to make sure there's no... Does Netherling see hut of Linuvanu? Like moon hanging overhead, this hut is a sign of hope in dark times. But together with Zundu, Ginuvanu thinks tribe is safe. Vundu tribe is strong, but Zundu tribe is smart. They give offerings to keep the Vundu from attacking. That's the same as before. Zundu are kind to give land to Gundu for tilling, but like flowers without sun, Zundu will wilt under the shadow of Vundu. Ranu think that if all Vanu fall under the same shadow of Vundu, then no Vanu can flourish like blooming field. This is what Vundu want. Inu Vanu understands Chief's feelings about Zundu paying tribute to Vundu. If Gundu and Zundu work together, no Vanu needs give tribute to Vundu. If one small fish floats in Cloud Sea alone, it will be eaten by larger fish. But if many small fish swim in numbers, big fish will become afraid and will not eat them. Inu Vanu thinks the same of Zundu and Gundu working together. It's true. Okay, I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna go put my food into the oven and also take a piss. So I will be right back, and when I come back, we will do VAF. Back. Sorry about the wait. Took a little longer than I wanted to because my frozen pizza dropped a ton of mozzarella bits onto the floor, and I had to sweep it up. Okay. Finally, we get to return to the bath. It's been 10,000 years. Or 6 levels or so. An acquired taste. The Vath Deft Arm is looking at the colony's store of muskets, shaking his head.
Well met, Master. Look at how the Adventurers Guild has grown. Our roster is filled with eager Vath, and our clients demand much more of us. Your contribution has been most welcome indeed. Though we no longer suffer from hunger, our safety is not yet guaranteed. The muskets we have stolen from the Nath have become unreliable. They rust and break easily. What kind of adventurer fights with such poor weapons? Our hive is young. We lack the proper metalworks to forge better muskets. The Vath with such a purpose have been hard at work securing proper resources. But it will take a long time. Too long. In the meantime, we must make do in other ways. I thought to ask Jantalot, but he admitted he is not well versed in musket making. He spoke of the goblins, said they know a great deal about metalworks, but he said they are constant travelers with no true home. It's difficult to discern when they will pass through the forelands.
You can just go to Idleshire. They're settled over there.
Idleshire? A goblin settlement in the hinterlands? How fortunate that you would know of such a place. Master, surely you could introduce me. What excitement I feel, knowing I can travel on another journey. I'm itching at the chances. I will prepare right now, polish my musket, clean my mandibles. Meet me at the border in the west, guarded by the stone door beyond the domain of the dragons. Doop-a-doop-a-doo.
Alright, let's go. One moment, I need to check on the young lady. What are you doing up there? You silly goof. Ugh. I had to open the closet in order to get at the broom and dustpan, and she loves to get into the closet whenever we open the door, and so I can't close the door, and if I leave her in there for too long, she starts climbing the shelves. Which isn't necessarily bad, but the last time we left her up there for a long time, she threw up all over my coats, which was bad. All right. Cuddly hidey hole in there, keep her from climbing. She has cuddly hidey holes all over the place. The problem is she just likes climbing.
Jantalot said the goblins are not like man. Could they be likened to dragons, I wonder? With gnashing teeth and... Master, they come!
Hope you have some nice towers. We do have a tower. I have not seen her on it in a long time because I think she prefers my bed.
Their voices were toneless, but alluring. They repeated their message over and over. Halt your travels. Why do they try to interfere? It frustrates me. But I will not let them win. I will keep on, to the hinterlands. Here I go.
Oh, dude, this was such a good choice to do this, and now that I've unlocked flying in this area, too, let's go, baby. Oh, it feels good. We've got flying unlocked in basically all the major zones of Heavensward. Oh, you know, maybe we should have, specified which goblins to talk to.
Master, allow me to explain. He came out of nowhere and attacked with a knife. I had no choice but to shoot.
Yeah, I should have said earlier, these are the Illuminati, evil goblins.
Illuminati? He was not from the goblin settlement we seek. Somehow I'm relieved. His savageness reminded me of the One Mind. I was worried all goblins were like him. I was taken aback by his face. It was so... never mind. Perhaps it is best not to say.
And now, okay, we can just go into Idyllshire. Cool. In we go. Hey, Deft Arm. What's up, buddy?
Do goblins have mouths to speak, or do they also communicate through the mind?
Behind you, Uplander! Mastiff Crawlybug armed with deadly weapon!
No. This is a friend. This is the Deft Arm.
Not Crawlybug, but Walkybug! Seeks gobby metalworkings. Happy to oblige we are, but Slowfix is not the gobby with whom Uplander should trade tongue flaps. Seek dry docks!
Dry docks? What purpose does one have with a name like that?
Reputation of Idyllshire grows large, with Walkybugs come to make busy deals with Gobby Flock.
Where did the Deft Arm go? I'm sure he'll meet me here. Aye, we want guns.
Uplanders need hand lending. Drydocks never tires of giving out busy tasks. Ah, Walkybug! It has been many years since Drydock saw your kind.
I call myself the Vath Deft Arm. I am an adventurer, just like Master. You have met Walkybugs like me before?
Before founding Free Nation of Idyllshire, Gobby Flock traveled wide and far. When Drydocks was small Gobby, Walkybugs wielded boomsticks attacked our tent ring.
I see. It must have been the One Mind who attacked you. But I mean you no harm. I have come to befriend the goblins. But I did not expect you to be such strange-looking creatures.
Did Drydocks ear catch Walkybug right? Cannot tell skull from city parts, and he tells Gobbies look strange?
My apologies. I did not mean to be rude. Slowfix tells me you can make muskets. Very good muskets. Muskets are what I seek, like this one.
Walkybug want boomstick like this one. Even baby Gobby with Blindyfold can craft better boomstick. For Jingly Shine, Drydocks will crafty build best boomstick. Gives word bond.
Jingly Shine? I know not what that is, so I do not have any. I come to offer my services in exchange for boomsticks.
No Jingly Shine? So Walkybug wants boomstick as quest prize? Very well. Collector's Quarter is filled with debris. If Deft Arm wants boomsticks, Deft Arm must go and clear away.
I decline. Clearing away rocks is no duty for an adventurer. Adventurers fight monsters, procure items of great worth.
I've had far worse requests than this, you know. Go and pick up the damn rocks. No, there's worse. Trust me. I talk about it in my video titled You on my YouTube channel.
Is adventuring not supposed to be glorious? I thought it was supposed to be glorious. But you are right, Master. I am fortunate to have been given a task to perform. Clearing rocks is a worthwhile duty. Here I go.
Uplander, can Drydocks trust you with check work? Make certain that Walkybug clears Collector's Quarter with fastness. Drydocks thinks Walkybug would be better off returning with Jingly Shine for boomsticks. Many rocks to litter Collector Quarter. Okay, yeah, he's just out there.
Master has simple tasks like this on her own. I can do it too.
I was thinking more about tasks like rubbing oil on people's body. That was fucked up.
It's no use. It won't budge and my arms are tired. Perhaps a snack will rejuvenate me.
Drydocks grows impatient and comes to check work. What is that stinky sweet smell? It makes Drydocks' belly do whirly turns.
These are Nonka eggs. Succulent and juicy they are. Would you like one?
Yes, but first, Drydox must remove mask. No sneaky peekers.
And first, I need to go get my food out of the oven. This is what I sound like when I'm eating pizza. Why do they call it an oven when you ov in cold food and then ov out hot, cold, eat the food?
Tasty fresh, like Party and Mouse with all Gobbyflock invited. More stink eggs! Perhaps we can alter the deal. If you craft boomsticks and metalworks for the Vath, I shall bring you more Nonka eggs. Mountains of Nonka eggs.
Was that him agreeing?
What a relief the goblins enjoy the same tastes as we. Let us return to the storyteller right away. Make the final arrangements.
Annex Trine. Ho! Hello. Let me guess, he's not back yet.
The Deft Arm is not here. Did you not see him on the main road? This bodes ill. He acts strangely lately. We worry he may have strayed to heed the whispers of the One Mind. Be wary of the Deft Arm, Hunter. Our connection to the Overmind has been sundered, but all Vath have a lingering link to the One Mind. Some have a stronger link than others. You must have seen his struggle with the whispers as we have. The One Mind's thoughts against his. It is like 100 voices humming in unison. He is overwhelmed and cannot act. To be truly freed from the threat of the One Mind, his sense of self must be powerful. Powerful enough to overcome their whispers. If he doubts his purpose, the link may grow stronger. He will forget himself and return to lost Athnath. But we cannot let that happen. He is our brother. He is Vath. The One Mind must be beckoning him towards their hive. He cannot have gone far. Great Hunter, you have to bring him back to his senses. He is young, but his will to become an adventurer is strong. We are certain he will respond to his master's voice. Swiftly now, towards lost Athnath.
Uh-oh. I've advanced this quest line too far to just let him be sucked back in now. There he is. Hey, buddy. With the chat, okay, now I just gotta say, Deft Arm!
Deft Arm? Yes, that is who I am, the Vath Deft Arm. I am an adventurer. But what am I doing so far from the colony? I shall hurry back at once.
One of the hardest things I had to learn in this game is whenever it uses the /say things for quest objectives, you do have to match punctuation and capitalization. Which is annoying, Because sometimes things are capitalized and punctuated, and other times they aren't. It's never consistent. I spoke with a storyteller. He explained what is happening to me, about why I lose my way, and about why I struggle to fight the One Mind. I'm sorry for staying silent, Master. I thought I could overcome this on my own. I thought if I declared my purpose, the voices of the One Mind would vanish. Instead, they've grown louder. Oh, my mind is full of questions. Heavy questions. I fear many things, but I fear losing myself the most. I know. Perhaps the One Mind still calls me because my purpose is not strong enough. I must do whatever it takes to become a capable adventurer. Accept more tasks on my own, reap more rewards, then the One Mind will whisper no longer. Good show, buddy. Ooh, look at that. Look at the Chocobo, he's having a good time. Goblins of Idleshire, now clients of the Adventurers Guild. Rank up! Yippee! How you feeling, buddy? Master, I saw it. I saw Drynox's true face. When we were snacking on the Nonka eggs, I took a sneaky peek. It is much more endearing than her mask. Very much so. Drynox is a girl? Whatever. But it does make me feel a little sad. If I lose myself to the One Mind, will I forget her too? I do not like to think such sad thoughts. Yes, too sad. Alright. And I think with that, save if we can see one of the goblins rocking up. Then I think that's probably where we're going to end it for tonight. Folks. Yeah, it doesn't look like anybody's walking up, so... yeah, that's going to do it for me. Thank you guys very much again for joining me today. It went on a little longer than I wanted it to, but at the same time, I'm not too terribly surprised about that. This is Heavensward, after all. It never ends, ever. But, next time will probably be just another side quest episode. We're going to be wrapping things up as best we can, and we might do. We'll probably. I don't know. I don't even actually know if we're going to be able to do rank ups. To be perfectly honest, but we'll see. I know that. Where the fuck am I going with this? There are probably very few MSQ quests left until we hit our class and job quest break. As a reminder, what the plan is before we go to Az's Law and do everything there, which I don't know if we're going to be able to do in one stream. I depending upon, because the big problem with that is there are tons of side quests that also spawn in Az's Law as well. So I don't 100% know if we're going to be able to get through that entire zone doing side quests and finish the expansion in one stream. But I'll try and plan around that. But before we go to Az's Law, we are going to be going through all of the class and job quests for levels 50 through 60 for all of the things that we have unlocked. We're going to be starting with our 4 canon classes, other than Scholar, of course, which we will finish up in one quest's time, followed by Summoner, Paladin, and Bard and Ninja, and then we will go through in city-state order, starting with Limsa Lominsa, then going to Gridania, and then to Ul'dah, and going with all of the associated classes with that. So, look forward to that. Once again, that's going to be, as we continue to rotate through everything, that's going to be happening then. Next stream, just as a reminder, is there's not going to be anything next week because I will be gone. But the week following that, look forward to either some LEGO stuff early in the week or the start of Season 3 of Affable Canine Anarchical Bunny on our usual time slots of Thursday and Sunday. But until then, thank you all very much for watching me, and I will see you all later.